Welcome back to another video from me, Stephen Hamilton. I am an active property developer in the market today. I am also the #1 property educator in the UK. Today's video, super exciting because it is something that is very close to my heart in the property world. I am going to be telling you the do's and the don'ts of renovating and flipping properties. Whether you're a seasoned pro, whether you're a newbie, whether you are just thinking about doing property flips, there is something in this video for everybody. So right now, let's get straight into it with my first do. #1, have a clear plan in place for what you are going to be doing to the property. Make sure you have a spec sheet, make sure you have drawings, make sure you have architect's drawings if you are going to be doing extensions, make sure you have structural drawings if you're going to be removing walls, make sure you have a budget, make sure you understand how to find the correct contractor, because that's the one that can bite you in your arse. So make sure you have everything mapped out with a plan. When you have a plan, you will not fail. #2, speaking of contractors, now we all know builders are my best friends, and yes, we have a bit of banter, and I tell you how there are more terrible builders than there are good builders. That's me just bantering you guys. There are some fantastic contractors out there, so make sure you invest your time wisely and you find the correct one for your project. Due diligence on contractors is key. Check a trade is a nice little tip. That's how you find some really good ones. Always use the ones that have reviews, guys. Never go to the bottom of Check a Trade and pick one of those contractors who are available yesterday. So, plan, due diligence, contractors. We're on to #3. Know your market. Understand why you are buying the property in the area that you are buying it. Do your due diligence on the area. Are there any local amenities that will help you sell the property in the future? Is it in a good catchment area for the schools? Are the universities local? Is it a great transportation route for city jobs or anything like that? Understanding the end user is key. So know your market and you'll be able to sell the property easier. #4, curb appeal, the wow factor. The thing that I talk about on this channel the most about. I like to render all of my projects if I'm doing property flipping or property BRRR. I also like to pay massive attention to the rear and the front gardens. I see so many people overlook the curb appeal of a property because they're so focused on the interior. The outside of the property is what people buy. Remember, when someone pulls up, first impressions count. They always will. You want to make sure that when someone pulls up, they go, oh my God, I can see myself living here. So curb appeal is super important. I hope you're enjoying this video, guys. If you are, smash that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. 70% of our viewers are not subscribers. And also, guys, if you want to learn how to do this correctly, join the property circle. The link is in the description below. It'll be the best thing you ever do, whether you're a seasoned professional, newbie, or you just want to join a network. But right now, I'm about to tell you the don'ts. Now, some of the pitfalls you should avoid when you're flipping a property. #1, the one that I see the most consistent one of them all, people underestimating their refurb. Now, I know it's easy to get excited, and I know it's easy to start cutting corners in order to make that profit, but never, ever, ever underestimate your refurb, because if you're lying to yourself and you're trying to convince yourself that you can get something done for a certain price, when it comes to the end value, you're going to have a massive shock. So have that contingency, have the correct information, get the correct prices, and understand that the refurb costs are key to flipping a property. #2, don't underestimate anything to do with structural damage or damp. I see so many people trying to cover things up. There's a crack in the wall, you don't get it looked at, you try and cover it up because the contractor's telling you they can hide it. They tell you that the damp isn't as bad as you first thought. They cover it up with some very, very, very bad ways. It's a whole different video, guys. I can't explain to you how they hide damp, but damp needs to be treated correctly, because by the time the contractors leave you and your property's on the market for sale, once it comes back, it's a very costly exercise to fix it once a property's been refurbed. Number 3, don't rush the process of a renovation. I see so many people trying to get contractors to complete in 8 weeks, 12 weeks, maybe because they have investor finance or maybe because they have a bridge. But if you don't understand the process of a renovation, you will never ever understand the timeline it takes to get a property done. So, getting the right education, understanding the process will give you an understanding into what's going on every time you visit your property. So don't rush, but understand there is a process. And the final one, number 4, when it comes to flipping a property, make sure you choose the right agent and make sure you don't go with the one that overvalues your property just to get your attention and just so they can get the listing. Do your due diligence, stick to your guns, understand what's right with the market today. It's not very difficult. Get professional advice from someone like me or some people in the property circle. Just make sure you know what you're doing, because if you overvalue a property, it will stay on the market for a very long time. And then when you decrease the price, people see it, they start to believe something's wrong with the property. Maybe there's structural issues, maybe there's some mining issues, or they just can't get finance. So people overlook properties that have had their price reduced. So there you have it, guys. Just a quick video from me to show you how to flip a property correctly. The do's, the don'ts, 3 really good important takeaways from there. Make sure you plan. Make sure you do your due diligence, and make sure when it comes to selling your property, you pick the right people to represent you. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Comment below and let me know what videos you guys want to see in the future, and I'll see if my team and me can put them together to help you. But for now, I will see you soon with another video.